Hey everybody, it's Michaela Vilas from Better Homes and Gardens, and today I'm going to be telling you the top 10 things that I prioritize in my day as a real estate agent. So, a lot of people think, it is a fact, you are a real estate agent, you're 100% commission, you get to make your own hours, which is super nice. However, I choose to work 9 to 5 as an agent, sometimes 10-hour days, so 7 to 6, it just kind of depends. Then, if I have to go show property, that kind of adds to it as well. So I will be sharing with you what I have found works for me in my schedule. I have watched a lot of video blogs, I've taken advice from other agents, and I've done a lot of research for what a day in the life should look like. So I'm going to tell you guys my top 10. So I'm going to jump right into it. The first thing, I'm Christian, I'm religious. The first thing I do every single day is spend time with God. So God comes first. My old high school cheer coach used to goes God, family, school, work, friends, something along those lines. But she was one of my greatest role models, and so I've always been taught to put God first in everything I do because of her. So I spend time with God, whether this is taking 5-10 minutes to pray. I read daily devotionals, so I love Charles Stanley. Joyce Meyer is great as well. I also read my Bible, so I do Bible scripture plans, which I'll do Bible for 1 year, or I'll do a plan on the Bible app. You can download it. And yeah, I love doing that. And then, second of all, my number 2 is blogging. So I love to blog after I spend time with God, do my devotionals, do my readings. I love to write all my thoughts down on paper. I've always loved to write from a really young age, and it just kind of gets me learning more about God in a bloggy type of way. Plus, I get to put it on my website and to share with all you guys so you guys can see where I'm at and how I'm doing. My third is I love to catch up on the news, on events that are going on around me. I live in Mid Town Sacramento, so the Capitol's right there, and there's been a lot of events that have been happening, so that's super important for me to stay up to date on. This is usually when I eat in the morning. I have my breakfast, I get ready, I just get ready for my day pretty much. My number 4 is my marketing. So this is, for an example, I have a list that I'm looking down on for this video. I'll plan that out. I'll plan what I'm going to post for the week. I'll plan what content I'm going to get where for YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, what have you. And I really focus on that. I also spend time liking and commenting on other people's stuff to boost my results, and sometimes I'll pay for ads. So that's my marketing time. My number 5 is I make these calls. So I watch a lot of Tom Ferry videos, and Ryan, I forgot his name, Bryan Baffini. I watch a lot of their videos, and they basically said from 9 to 11, you're making your calls. 4 to 6 p.m., making your calls. So you're calling your sphere of influence, potential clients, all that good stuff, people you've met while farming. You got to call them, see how they're doing, ask about the market. So that's what I do. I'm booking appointments, scheduling my appointments in that time frame. My number 6 thing I do on my daily real estate agenda is going on appointments. So after all those calls, the end goal is to book appointments, whether it's a lunch date to catch up, maybe go grab a cup of coffee, to looking at homes, writing offers, and really nailing what my clients want down. So I'll also do showings and listing appointments within that time frame. My number 7 is when, after all of those appointments have been made, we are now writing offers at this time, following up with older clients, follow-ups, tracking. So I track my calls, what I did daily. I track text messages, Instagram messages, Facebook messages, emails. I track on my website who has gone onto my website that day, Googled me. Yes, I keep track of all of that. I am super duper duper organized, and it's just something I do. You're supposed to track your results, because if you don't track, you won't know how far you've come, what you have achieved within that time zone, and that's super important, especially if you want to set goals, because you need to know what you have done, what you're capable of, and now what you're going to do. So after all of that, my number 8 on my to-do list for the day is educating myself. So I will never stop educating myself. I graduated